Do you ever feel like upping sticks and starting again somewhere new? Maybe you should move to Portia and drop off the map. To be clear, that's not a metaphor. The village of Portia literally doesn't appear on Google Maps. Some might say that's because it's fictional, but if anything, that makes it a more appealing prospect. Real-life villages have to be functional and photorealistic, whereas this one gets to look like the background of a Studio Ghibli film. Here are 5 reasons why you should consider relocation. Why are we here? What is our purpose? These are the questions that won't plague you as a resident of Portia. You're here to rebuild your dad's derelict workshop, and your purpose is to craft your way through daily commissions and requests from the villagers. Turns out that's just the right balance of personal and professional drive to carry you happily through life, without remembering the yawning abyss that waits to embrace us all. Oh I remembered it again, didn't I? There's one thing that Portia doesn't have, and that's an office where you can apply for planning permission, which is great, because there's nothing to stop you converting the woods around your home into a nice little farm. If you've played Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley, you'll know how relaxing fantasy farming can be. It's no grueling real-life business in Portia either. Instead, you'll be installing picturesque planter boxes and semi-automatic irrigation systems. It's almost like maintaining a Zen garden, except you're growing pumpkins and potato plants rather than raking stones. Stones don't grow. See? You're learning the trade already. It's easy. Listen, I'm not saying I'm not part of my local community. It's just, I couldn't tell you the names of my neighbours or what they do or whether they're currently alive or dead. If the worst were to happen, I'm sure there'd be a smell. Portia is much more inclusive. The town is full of chatty personalities with exciting stories that are only too eager to share with their mates. They've all got their own lives too. They go to school, work out and relax. Which is true of real people, I suppose, but it's somehow more impressive when NPCs do it. Best of all, everybody in Portia has a name tag that hovers just above their head. No more crossing the road to avoid someone because you've forgotten whether they were Tom or Tim. Or Algernon. Could literally be anything. In the olden days, we used to pull petals off flowers in order to work out whether somebody loved us or not. The problem, of course, was that the RNG was terrible. Thankfully, My Time at Portia features a comprehensive relationship tracker that'll tell you exactly how much someone loves you, including whether or not they're your soulmate. Handy. If things are going really well, you might want to take an NPC out for dinner or for a play on the seesaw. But not bowling. That's a day out strictly reserved for cousins. All that time saved not plucking flowers leaves plenty left over to go fishing or play rock, paper, scissors. Yep, that's a real minigame. My Time at Portia is stuffed with bite-sized activities from cooking to sparring and animal riding. Those ruins on the horizon aren't just for show either. Portia might be impossibly idyllic, but it sits among the remains of a former civilization. Digging into its mysteries is exactly the kind of thing a woodworking farmer and pillar of the community might do on an evening off. Once you're settled, of course. If an abandoned workshop in a perfect village sounds like the kind of property you'd be interested in, then you can pick up the keys on Steam, where My Time at Portia is in early access. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more PC gaming videos and gorgeous horizons.